Hello everybody, it's Gel Beauty 87 here, and today we're going to get into a battle of the palettes. Now, I just got the new Amrezy palette. I'm not holding it up because I already got it open, but I bought it off ABH's website because they had a coupon where you got 25% off when you bought it, so it ended up being $36.75. So I went ahead and bought it there because with taxes, I mean, it went back to 39, but that's still better than 50 because that's, I saved like 10 bucks, and I got free shipping. And then I had the Too Faced Palm Springs Dreams palette. And I saw somebody say on Trend Moves thread or whatever when the Amrezy palette was shown that it looked a lot like the Palm Springs one. So I was like, And then I like looked at it. I'm like, oh crap, it does. Look at that, y'all. This one, like they look the same. So I was like, yes, I'm gonna go ahead and compare both the palettes and see how that works out. Because I'm like, if they do work out to be exactly the same, that's about to be real perfect. So I figured I'll take some of the similar colors in here and try them out. So I'm gonna start out with the Palm Springs Dreams palette, and I'm gonna use this color BYOB. And then in the Amrezy palette, I'm gonna use the color 1988, and those are two colors I'm gonna use to like darken the crease and all that. Now I'm not gonna probably do any outer rework just because I don't have enough brushes to do that with. My son's trying to film in the next room, and I don't want to go in there and like disturb him. I came in the living room to film my stuff, so he was like, he's gonna film while mommy was gone. So I was like, okay, work for me. So I'm just gonna go ahead and work with the brushes I have out here, which is not many. I got a whole bunch of blending brushes for like the crease, like what I'm doing right now. So I'm gonna use a lot of those to get stuff done. And I'm gonna just do a classic blue eye because I want to see how different the blues are in this palette. I mean, Amrezy's looks quite brighter and the other one looks darker, so I'm like, I see that difference. But I mean, like, I figured we could at least try it out, and y'all know I love blue, so I figured I'd do the blue look here. And then when I use the Amrezy palette on IG, I'll go ahead and do the pink look there, because to me, that's all this palette is really got that I want to use, the blue and the pink. I didn't bring anything to cut the crease with, so the blue just had to go on top of this like this, because I forgot to grab this before I started filming. So I'm like, oh, well, it's too late now. And I'm just going to drag a little bit of brown on that outer V. To get a shape going. Or I can always just cut it with the other primer. So I'm gonna just go ahead and do that. Okay, so now I'm just, like I said, I'm going to this color 1988 right here. We're gonna use that on the other eye. I'm thinking about mixing a little bit of Yugo in with it too, though, because I feel like it's a little lighter than the one I just put on. Or maybe I'll just use the color Yugo. Matter of fact, I'll try the color Yugo, and if that doesn't work, then we'll go with 1988. I feel like Yugo is a little bit more like deeper purpley brown. I don't know. But as you can see, I got a different brush, and we're going to go ahead and try that out. Oh, wait, no, they're the same color. That works. I'm glad I didn't mess myself up by doing 1988 instead. Yeah, I feel like they blend out to be the exact same color. Okay. So I know a lot of people got the Palm Dreams. Sorry, I keep trying to say Palm Dreams. Palm Springs Dreams palette in their BoxyCharm. So that's another reason I wanted to do this video, because I was like, if you already got this palette, sis, do you really need to get a Amrezy palette? I mean, I know it has 2 extra shades in it. It has pressed glitters, and the Too Faced one doesn't have pressed glitters, which I actually appreciate, because I'm not really part of the pressed glitter movement. I'm tired of pressed glitters. Like, I'm so tired of ColourPop with they pressed glitters. I'm like, please, ColourPop, go have several seats. Nobody wants these pressed glitters. Please cease and desist with the pressed glitters. Like, yeah, so they're looking pretty much exactly the same so far. Interesting. All right. So, ABH, no, ColourPop, Too Faced brush over here. ABH brush over here. Okay, so I only got one more shade to go in, but I'm going with the color Swank. This one right here. I'm going to swatch both the blues first so you get an idea of, like, the color, because obviously they're darker than each other, but I still wanted to, like I said, just go ahead and get the blue look out the way, because I know I was going to do one, so, yeah. See, like, Amrezy's blue is much lighter than Too Faced one, and Too Faced one actually has a shift to it, because when I turn my hand this way, it looks purple, but on camera it looks blue. So I'm definitely feeling that vibe. So I'm gonna start off with the Too Faced one, which is this eye. Now it's not gonna be as impactful as it like would be otherwise, because you know I didn't put the base underneath it, but I figure it'll be good enough. And this looks like one of those dual chromey satiny type shades, which y'all know is definitely my vibe. Definitely a vibe here. So I started off my finger. Now I'm gonna go ahead and just take this brush and put the rest of it on. I don't know, but lately I like to start off with my finger, so I love it. Yeah, so this is pretty much the finished eye look on this side. Let's go ahead and get to Amrezy's side. So I'm gonna take that color Leo I just showed you all. And it feels like soft and mushy. And it moves around like a super shock shadow. So I don't know what that's about, but I'm gonna start with my finger and you know. So I'm patting it on the lid, and then I'm gonna go ahead and take the brush and put the rest of it on there. So on the eye, it doesn't look as bright as the pan, believe it or not. I feel like it's actually looking quite similar to the Too Faced one, so that's interesting. And a lot of product comes up when you dip your finger or brush into it, so be cautious of that. I'm hoping I don't get a whole bunch of fallout on my face, because it's looking like it's one of those type of shadows, and I'm like, oh no, just no. And y'all, I had no idea who Amrezy was. So I know people are like, what? Like, I had bought her highlighter, and then I had bought the, sorry about that, y'all, my mom just decided to burp randomly. But yeah, I had bought her highlighter, and like, I had heard about her or whatever. I was like, I didn't know like who she was or what she did. Then I found out she was just like an Instagram lady, and I was like, oh, okay. So she's just one of the really popular Instagram ladies. I don't think I follow her on Instagram still, though. I don't know. I don't remember, but wow, these are looking quite similar. Look at it, y'all. Like, can you tell I did two different eyes? Other than like this one being a little darker than this one, I feel like you can't tell at all. Like, I did these looks with two different palettes, as y'all saw. Like, this is the Amrezy eye, and this is the Palm Springs Dream eye, and I feel like they look almost identical. And a lot of y'all got this in BoxyCharm, so do you really need Amrezy's palette though? Like, do you? You want the flexibility in there? Do you want it just because it's Amrezy's palette? Like, because I feel like it's not really necessary. I made the exact same eye look. Now, obviously, you can't do the pink looks with that, but I'm like, I feel like if you're an ABH fan and everybody in mom was talking about Modern Renaissance, you probably already have that. So do you really need her palette if you get the Palm Springs Dreams in your BoxyCharm and then you have Modern Renaissance? Because to me, it's just a mixture of Modern Renaissance with some purples and some, what is it? With a blue. And it's like, every palette has a pop of blue in it. So I don't know, y'all. I feel like maybe you should buy it if you already own Modern Renaissance and you got this in your BoxyCharm. Now, if you're a fan of Amrezy and you want to buy it, then that's totally up to you. But I wouldn't recommend it based upon like the color story, just because I figure you can find a dual chrome to match that color. What is it? Cupcake. Yeah, I feel like you can find a dual chrome to match the color Cupcake. Now, I don't know if you're gonna find one to match the color Bar with all this sparkle in it, but the rest of it to me just looks like Modern Renaissance with a bright sparkly pink. They added some glitters, and then they added a color blue, because otherwise it looks really neutral and boring to me. So honestly, if I wasn't reviewing, I wouldn't have necessarily picked up this palette, just because, you know, like I said, I didn't even know who Amrezy was. I know the highlighter's really nice, and I figured the formula of it was going to be nice. That's why I tried it. I am an ABH, you know, fan or whatever, so that's another reason I went ahead and got it. But like, if I didn't do YouTube, I most likely wouldn't have got this palette, because, you know, it's not anything like truly exceptional. It's a pretty palette, but I'm not feeling the pressed glitters, and then a lot of the colors in it are really similar to stuff in all the other ABH palettes. So that's just my take on it. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope that was helpful. Like I said, make sure you can get this on discount. You have to use the code ABHX Allure, and you have to do it by the 31st of January. Otherwise, you can use the code you can use the code that they had on Beauty Bay for 20% off. I don't know if it flashed up on other people's Facebook, but it flashed up on mine saying you can get 20% off, but it didn't say how long that one lasts. But I know the ABH X Allure one lasts until 31st of January. So get on that. I'm trying to make sure this video up is before the 31st of January, so that way you can get this information. Even though I feel like I said it in another video, just in case I didn't put this one up in time. But like I said, those are my thoughts. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember, you all are diamonds. Look for the IG video to go up on this. I'm hoping I can put it up Thursday. I don't know. But remember, you all are diamonds, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.